Hey everyone, welcome back to home. Last time we donned our thinking cats, or rather caps, and managed to stumble through a bunch of puzzles. This time, our library adventures come to a close. Could this be a boss door? Hey, it's you again. Why have you followed me? There's no hope in your actions. The leader of the doomed world waits above me. I'll erase them from their position. You shall go no further. You must halt your march. The leader must not be harmed by someone so hasty and brutal in their actions. That would be my job. With a gun pointed at ourselves, I don't believe this is the time for jokes. If you try and stop me, your bodies will be tormented by my endless knowledge. Your frail frames can't contain that which I know. Knowledge is power. I am filled with the potential to kill and create that which I desire. Stand still and let me carry on my mission. Nonsense! I'm tired of standing and talking. If you won't dance with me, I guess I'll make the first move. Yes. Strike first. I wonder if this is any different. Real name. Yes, this music again. The song is great. Sounds like you're gonna die. Which, I guess, is the point. Let's just go all out on him. Maybe I could poison him. Ooh. At least he doesn't have allies this time around. I don't think the whole poisoning or blinding is... I don't think that's working, so I'll just focus on the stronger attacks with Valerie. There we go. Hey, an ID card. I'll take that. It's all over. Here I thought I'd be the harbinger of destruction. I was wrong. I've seen the truth. He who will bring forth the end is he who stands before me. Don't act like you're a victim in this. Good riddance. He danced like a clumsy ducky anyways. Ducky? Does she see him as a ducky type creature like the Bad Batter? Thinking emoji. I can't believe we won. Pablo, I'm so sorry for doubting you. Corvid, I've never felt so useful and alive before. We haven't won yet. It appears the leader dropped something we need. Yes, that man came here on a mission to reach the top floor of this tower. It's apparent we must follow in his footsteps to the apex of this library. This is getting so exciting! What's up with this little bit of gray here? It made me think you could read these books, but I guess not. We're back here. Is there a save point around somewhere? I mean, there'd probably be one in the next area, but you can never be too safe. So I guess it's to floor 10, eh? Hey, long time no see. You've been without provisions for a long time, my friend. Be thankful that I was programmed to be here. Thank you, programmers. It'd be rather difficult to carry on without much needed items. Corvid, show me the color of your credits. Is that like his catchphrase? Do you like it? I came up with it myself. Good luck out there, amigo. So what did we just buy? Devoid Claw. Well, that's a pretty good boost. And there's the next save point, just like I knew it'd be, here. Familiar faces. Here sits the first Guardian. His actions paved the way for the zone he ruled. For 3 years, his iron fists kept the hordes of ghouls at bay. In the 4th battle of the Orange Summer, he only lost 2 men against a horde of fierce and thirsty ghouls. Dadan's fists are made of pure iron, his body of solid steel, and his wit of pure titanium. The Guardian of Zone 1 is not a man you would ever want to face alone. Unless you're 2 cats, then he's pretty easy. Japhet is the fiery phoenix whose knowledge transpires centuries. He is the one who contains the knowledge of self-creation. His wingspan is massive, an impressive size of 6 yards. Japhet was a kind and informative leader. He would read to his men and sing for upwards of 3 hours on end, his beautiful song serenading across his very zone. On just his 4th year as a ruler, he constructed the Grand Library, a tower of insurmountable knowledge. And then early in the morning, he begins to scream. Much like all birds do. The Guardian of the 3rd Zone, Enoch. He is a fair and kind leader with a vision of utopia. 5 years ago, he swore that he would give every man a job, a place to work. Today, that dream is real. Within his zone exist 6 factories, all filled with hard-working men. Enoch is more than just one man. In fact, he is 3 times that of any god. 2 tons of pure strength. Enoch's physique and pure wit is divine and beyond the reach of any mortal. He created a communist utopia, and well, you saw how that ended up. You saw how that turned out. Each room responds to the statues of the Guardians. The numbers within their tails is the key to continue. Should not be pressing things all willy-nilly. There's just 1, 2, and 3. So why are there 6 boxes? Squares read left to right, numbers 1 through 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Wait a second. I do remember something strange with these inscriptions. 3 years. In the 4th battle of the Orange Summer. Yeah, there's like an emphasis on numbers here. So I guess I could write 1 equals 3 and 4 and 2. He only lost 2 men. I think that's all the numbers they listed. That 1 in all caps here seems a bit suspect. 6 yards. Sing for 3 hours. Yeah, I get the picture. "Fourscore and 5 years ago. 6 factories. Wonder if some of these don't count. Like there's a lot of numbers here. I guess it's good to just write them all down. It's weird because there were only 3 numbers in the passage with Dedan, then there were 4 in Japhet's, and then 5 in Enoch's. I figured each passage would have the same amount of numbers, but I guess not. Alright, let's see if I was correct in my assumption, my puzzle solving. That's I'm pretty sure I entered it in right. Did I miss a number in one of the things? Not in the mood to deal with this wall. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. First Guardian. Oh, was I supposed to put a 1 there? Gotta write down every single instance of a number. Just to be sure. 3 years, 4th battle, 2 men. Guardian of Zone 1. Is that another? Does that count as another number? Maybe there is a consistent amount of numbers in each passage, and I just missed some of them. Centuries? Does that count? 100? I don't think so. Sing for 3 hours. Yeah, I think that's all of the numbers. For that one, anyway. 3rd zone. Maybe that counts as another number. I'm just squeezing in these numbers next to each other on my notes. Alright, attempt number 2. Now with more numbers. Wait, what? I only entered in 1 row. I just entered in the numbers that was listed under the dance passage. Oh, there's multiples of these. Okay. Oh no. There's more of these things? Well, it doesn't seem so doesn't seem as threatening now if we can just encounter these things whenever. Okay, that's a bit weird. Alright, I guess, guess I did have it right. thought you'd have to enter in this really long-ass string of numbers, including, you know, for all the Guardians at once. New music. Sure, why not? Oh, something's not right here, Corvid. This room is beyond logical and visual methods. My whiskers are frisked with the sensation that we are being inhibited by a nearby force. Do not let it prevent our success. It's getting real weird now. We're getting some MC Escher stuff. Well, maybe not quite. It's two-dimensional MC Escher. We cannot use these stairs. Ah! Oh, I fell through. We can use these. Oh, we cannot return. I was gonna see if there was anything else to explore. Oh, well, we just reappeared in the same room. Okay then. So if that staircase isn't the right way, then what is the right way? Hey, September! Do you remember? Oh, prevents all that stuff. It's pretty nice. I guess I'll give it to Jocelyn. Also, I don't think that treasure chest was there before, was it? It was... the game was doing something, you know, it was doing something weird, so I thought maybe if I went back, that would be the solution. Guess I was just thinking too much of off. 'Cause I think that's what you have to do in the room at one point. There you go. Just gotta wait for a path to appear. Ah! I wanted to read the sign! Let me read in peace! Oh great, we're cursed. It went away. Connect the dots if you want to continue. These dots? These dots. The details of this facility continue to crumble before our eyes. This room is hexed, only a figment of that which is reality. Ah! Seriously? Seriously. There's so many of these guys now. Man, that costs a lot of CP. Wait, did I think Jocelyn was holding an item that reduced CP consumption. That's probably why. Maybe I should give it back to her. Jocelyn's face, though. Same. That's a weird face. not correct. Oh, there we go. Thou shalt only walk in straight lines. Oh, come on, I'm trying to solve a puzzle here. Let me do my thing. So what's that new thing we got? Chaotic Ravage. Grand Impact. Grandiose. We're becoming big boys and girls now. So swole. Ah, come on. How is he not dead yet? I think this thing has more HP than the others did. Ah, thank you. I walked this lonely road, this boulevard of H.R. Giger aliens. Thanks for letting me escape. Now I could use a bit of CP. It grows angry at our existence, continuing to push us to the brink of insanity. Corvid, don't give up. What is happening? I mean, maybe this could fit in with the theory that I have right now. That, this Zone 4 is what inevitably became the room. Well, I guess that wouldn't make sense, because isn't this supposed to take place at the same time as, Off? This isn't... it's not a prequel. But I feel like it has some connection to the room. Jocelyn is doomed. What does that mean? Wonder if that's like Paris song from Pokemon. The staircase. How do I reach it? I wonder if this is one of those looping mazes. Yeah, I think I'll give Jocelyn... I'll give her the February again. Because I like using those expensive CP items. Oh, this looks familiar. Corvid, does this place look the slightest bit familiar to you? I sense a faint hint of deja vu. Yes, I just said that. Let me ask again in a more precise manner. Corvid, does this place look the slightest bit familiar to you? I wonder what would happen if we said no. A response similar to mine, as I can feel it in my fur. I once visited this very room before. Regardless of such, we must continue this quest. Rave party! You vicious monster. You caused the death of them all. You didn't save the world. I never should have trusted you. And who are you? Another one of my kind, lying around up here? Are you the apparent guardian of this zone? I've seen your actions. Your paw rises and falls with the belief that it is pure. You act as if your claws can bring out 0 consequences. The world, once held down with 3 guardians, now reduced to rubble. You helped him. You helped him all along. I must confess I find myself flabbergasted with your strange words. He made 3 friends that day. Just like you made 3 friends today. This all took place in just one day. Your obtuse rambling fall flat. You dodged my question without any forethought. Just who are you? His friends promised to make everything better. They promised a land where every man would work, every man would be free. Every promise broken, just like him. You'll not touch he who brought life into me. You have called forth my wrath. A mere kitten? You are so brash as to hastily bring yourself forward. Why would you dare bring out conflict? Because I am the witness. I have seen the sins that you committed. Corvid, your very hands have sown the seeds of our demise. You should have never opened the window into this world. You should have never run this application. At least before this world could have existed in the peaceful nothingness you sent it to in the past. You couldn't handle the guilt of your own actions, could you? You thought escaping to this world could help erase the past. I'm rather nonplussed, if I must admit. As for you, Judge, you should have stayed in your empty zone. Wait, is that the black cat talking? You should have stayed in your empty zone. Your quest across the very land has raised it to the ground. Time to cut loose the strings of the manipulator. The marionette shall contribute to its final act. Yeah, I think that was the black cat talking. Well, first things first. The witness, perhaps Royal Guardian, maybe? Weakness against smoke. Does that apply to just the witness or just the add-on? Is that all you got? Ha! I'll teach you to mess with me! Is there a puzzle here? Yes, I get it. Maybe it's... maybe we have to attack the add-on first. Maybe it's like a shield or something. Varied impact. Meat. Inflicts headache, inflicts fatigue. Jocelyn's getting kind of low. So it seems like I might have been right about something. Imagine that. Right about the fact that we're really no better than the batter. Let's see, cures poison. There you go. Guess I should have been using those moves all along, because they heal HP too. How does an add-on have a headache? Aha! My power, it's fading away. He made me strong. He made me just as powerful as any Guardian. How did I lose? Because we're OP AF. You idiot. I did all of this for him. I was to keep him safe. I hope you're happy, Corvid. You did everything the Batter wanted. You made his job easier. Yes, I figured this out from the very beginning. All of the Guardians, they're dead. You helped with the execution all along. Though I can't help but feel odd. You, Corvid, your intentions are unknown to me. Truly, if you wanted the world to be destroyed, you would have kept it how it was before. But here you are, standing before me. There's still hope. You can still redeem your sins. If you truly wish to save this world, foolish player, you must listen to me. How do you know about Corvid? Silence, foolish old cat. You've done enough harm. As I was saying, in this world, 5 grand items exist. They all correspond to one of the main elements. Each Guardian has one. Your only hope is... Uh-oh. Batter, no! Oh, you done goofed, Batter. Also, how did he get in there? He just, like, teleported. That was a great teleport there, Batter. I only wanted to protect him. He finally decides to wake up. Hey Pablo, you okay? You've been down and out for some time. We tried shaking and licking you, but you didn't respond to anything. As I recall, me and Elaine tried to shake him up. You're the one who thought licking him would have a different effect. I ship it. Alright, enough mindless chatter. Corvid, you still here? Try doing something. Anything. Good, I was afraid you had been knocked loose from our realm. Elaine, does this place look familiar? Slightly. Barely. It appears to be near where we met. I can see the old tram station in the distance. I thought so. Just has me wondering where the colors that define our world went. They seem to have been drained from the very land before us. I don't mean to interrupt, but I hear something approaching. Does it sound friendly? Oh. Oh, nice. It's, good old plague doctor. It's like a callback to that plague doctor we saw in that one book. Let's not kill it before we can check it out. Resistance against physical. So we do get to, check out the purified zones now. This is a long game. That creature. I remember books back in the library mentioning strange creatures like that. What are they? What does their existence mean? They're certainly new to this zone. I don't know. I really don't. I have a feeling we'll be meeting more of them in the future. We should start moving then. I never planned to get this caught up in you and your imaginary friends' adventures, Judge. Seems I no longer have a choice in my actions. Nowhere else to go at this point. Thanks. I couldn't have made these travels alone. Come on. We should make haste. This mystery won't unravel itself. Alright, squad. Let's roll out.